Bonjour, aujourd'hui nous révisons le vocabulaire de la maison. Le vocabulaire de la maison, house en anglais. Ok, s'il vous plaît, vous allez écrire les vocabulaires à Google Doc. Ok, il faut avoir deux couleurs. Une couleur pour les mots masculins et une couleur pour les mots féminins. Ok, donc voilà, c'est la maison. Ici, nous avons la chambre à coucher. Ici, c'est où on dort. Dans la chambre à coucher. Les WC. So you're just saying those two letters WC in French. WC. In this room. This is a culturally specific thing in Europe. We do not have things like this in America. It is just a toilet room. So it's essentially what we would call a half bath. When we get over here to the bathroom, you'll see that those are different rooms because one is a toilet room, one is a bathroom where you bathe. The toilet is not in the same room where you get clean. That's for two reasons. One, think about how gross it is to go poo and pee in the same room where you're trying to get yourself germ-free. Two, that way, if someone's in the shower or in the bath, someone else can be using the toilet without having to be all up in each other's business. Okay, so les WC, WC. La salle de séjour, c'est féminin. La salle de séjour. So you'll see these two words a lot in this room vocabulary. You'll see chambre and you'll see salle. Both of those are synonyms for room. Okay, so chambre à coucher is literally the room of sleep. La salle de séjour is the room of relaxing. Okay, so en anglais, living room. Puis nous avons la salle de bain. La salle de bain, the room of bathing. So this is where you're either going to have a bathtub and a shower and then a sink. It's also very common in France for this to be where your washing machine is. Okay, ici, l'escalier, escalier. This is where we get the word escalator. These are en anglais, stairs. L'entrée. So there's no arrow here. This is it's a feminine word for entrance. This is the entrance to the house, the front of the house. L'entrée. Et le terrain. Le terrain. So this looks like the English word terrain. So en anglais, yard. La cuisine. La cuisine. This should be a pretty easy one to figure out. It's a cognate. Where do you make cuisine? Dans la cuisine. Kitchen en anglais. Féminin. La salle à manger. La salle à manger. So remember that word salle is just a word for room where you manger, to eat. So this is the dining room. La salle à manger. Et puis nous avons le balcon. Le balcon, this is also a mot apparenté, is a cognate in English. Le balcon is the balcony. Okay, then I'm going to put all three of these words up here at the same time. So these are different words for the levels of the house. The way they count floors in France and in most other countries actually is completely different than what we do in English. So in America, I'll say in America, not in English because they do this in Britain. The bottom floor is not the first floor. The bottom floor is called the bottom floor. Okay, so the ground level, where you enter the house, is called le rez-de-chaussée. Le rez-de-chaussée. You will see this abbreviated RDC. If you're in an elevator, you will see a button that says RDC, ground floor. Okay, then what we would call the second level, they call le premier étage, the first level, because it is the first level off the ground. So we start with ground and then first, le premier étage, and then it continues. So what we would call the third, they would call the second. And then en haut, the very top of the house is going to be le grenier, the attic. Okay, so on your notes, make sure that you have color-coded these, okay? Color-coded these to make sure that you are getting the masculine and feminine down. On your quiz that you will take over this vocabulary, you will have to include whether or not that word starts with la, L-A for feminine, or le, L-E for masculine. So make sure you are including that in your notes for yourself to study.